Hello my friends, welcome again to our channel, Questions and Answers on Immigration to Canada. Let us talk about sponsorship. It's midst of November right now. Well, in fact, excuse me, here is the end of November, first days of December already, and we're getting more and more people coming to the office and asking us about parents sponsorship. Just a quick reminder how the process actually works and what you would have to prepare in order to get your case ready for the parents. Now, first and foremost, what is the parent sponsorship? We spoke about it before. So parent sponsorship implies that you're applying your parents to become Canadian permanent residents and potentially citizens in the future, so they would be able to enjoy all of the benefits, rights and privileges of Canadian permanent residents. They would be able to live with you, they would be able to benefit from Canadian free healthcare, and there is a very limited number of applications accepted every year. Typically, the quota for parent sponsorship is opened at the beginning of every year, and you are allowed to apply, provided that you were living in a permanent resident or citizenship status for the last 3 years at least, you were paying taxes, of course, your income was above or at least equal to what is required for your family to sponsor your parents. Typically, the requirement is, I can give you very rough numbers, that is close to $65,000 for a family of 3 who are looking to sponsor one parent. Okay. For a family of 3 looking to sponsor 2 parents, that would be higher, and so on and so on. So the idea is the higher your income for, as I said, at least the last 3 years, the more people you would be able to sponsor. Of course, it's limited to parents and, in fact, grandparents as well. Okay, so again, you would have to have that income in order to sponsor your relatives. Okay, this sponsorship procedure, unfortunately, it's quite slow. Right now, it's over 5 years. Processing time is expected to go down depending on the number of applications, depending on the previous year's backlog. But just to give you a heads up, that is something to look at. Okay, we discussed before the fact that if you want your parents to live with you, there is an alternative option. There is the super visa, which would allow you to join a family together much faster. But in case of a super visa, you would be the ones covering medical insurance. Apart from that, well, a couple of factors to mention about that parent sponsorship. First is time. Time is crucial here. There's a number of forms and documents to prepare to prove your legal status in Canada, to fill up for your parents, and do not fall into the trap of the last week or the last couple of weeks where Christmas is coming and you're starting to file the application. It doesn't work like that. It would require lots of time. Now, second thing is timing of your application. The first working day of a new year comes in, the quota opens, and trust me, there are bags of applications, like literally bags of those applications filed to Citizenship and Immigration. And if you're looking to do that, make sure that your application is filed on time, that it would arrive to the office on the exact day it's required. Previous year experience in the last second and the last moment, CIC has changed the forms which were on their website. Therefore, the whole case would have to be redone in the last second. Okay, I do not want to comment on that decision last year, but well, lots of people were not able to do that. Now, mind please that if your application is not complete, if there is something wrong with it, unfortunately it would be returned to you and you would have to wait for 1 year more. If you're looking to avoid it, again, just for your reference, last year we filed over 100 of applications, and all of them, exactly all of them, were accepted and they are in process right now. So, well, think about it. I'm not saying that you necessarily would have to hire someone's services, but look at the file, understand how many documents you would have to prepare, and maybe it might be a good idea for you to look for professional assistance. Well, stay tuned with us, and if you got any more questions, feel free to ask.